to my channel. So, how are you? Fine. I am very happy to be with you. Are you happy to be with me? Is it? Okay. So, let's think. What can we do today? Oh, this looks like English notebook, isn't it? Okay, so today we will write something in the English notebook. You have your English notebook with you, and this is my notebook. So, let's start. Your parents should accompany you. So, be with your parents when you are viewing me. And take out your English notebook, your pencil and your eraser. Okay. And parents, please accompany your child. Please be with your child while viewing this video. Because you know your child the best. So, you can guide your child more than anybody else. Okay, so let's start. First of all, when we look at your English notebook, in the page we see an empty space on the top of the page and a margin on the left side. So just put a slipping line over here and write down CW or HW or date. You should write your classwork, homework and date in this space. And what about this? This is a slipping line. You can go to my previous videos for the lines which I have done earlier. So you will not write anything over here. Don't write anything in this empty space on the top of your page. You should not write anything. It should be empty. And whatever we will write, we will put a heading first. And where should we write the heading? We should write the heading on the very first line that is drawn on the page. So, how many lines are there in the English copy? It has 4 lines. I have discussed it in my earlier video. This is line number 1. This is line number 2. Line number 3 and line number 4. So this is the top line, middle line, lower middle line and the bottom line. So we will put a heading over here. Now today we will write capital letters. So we'll put a heading, whatever we will write. So this is capital A, this is dash, that means 2, A to Z. Underline the heading. This is the heading and we will underline the heading. Now when we will start writing, first letter is A. So we will start from line number 1. Here it is written, and please refer to my previous video regarding the lines. So we will start from first line. We will put a slanting line like this and go to line number 3. Then again start from this end and we will go to line number 3 again. and put a sleeping line just between the two slanting lines. So this is capital A. Now we will leave some space and then we will write the next letter. So we will not write here. This side, the left corner of your notebook, that is the left side, just before the margin, don't write over here. We will write nothing. We will start writing from the right side of the margin. And we will write 4 letters in a line. So in the first line, we are going to write A, then B, then C, then D. Let's count. A, B, C, D. So there are 4 letters in this line and we will go accordingly. We will write 4 letters in a line. So we'll leave some gap and then we will go for B. So from line number 1, we will put a standing line and go to line number 3. Then we will put a curve, we will draw a curved line like this. We'll go to line number 2. Then we will again start drawing a curved line and we will go to line number 3 like this. So it is B, capital B. Next, leave some gap and we will go for the next letter. That is C. So we'll again draw a curved line from line number 1 and then we will go to line number 3. So this is C. We will leave some gap, we'll leave the space and then we will write D, the next letter. From line number 1, we will draw a standing line and we will go to line number 3. Then we will start again from this point in line number 1 and we will draw a curved line and we will join the line to this point in line number 3. So we have written A, B, C, D. And note one thing, that we haven't gone outside line number 1. And we haven't gone to we haven't gone below line number 3. We have just ended line number 3. So we will start from line number 1 and we will go to line number 3 for capital letters. So which letter comes after D? It's E. So we will just write E just below A. We'll put a standing line, then 1 sleeping line, 2 sleeping line, 2nd sleeping line, and then 3rd sleeping line. So this is E. Then what comes after E? Yes, F. We will write F just below B. Put a standing line, then we'll draw a sleeping line, then again a sleeping line. This is F. Next letter is G. We will write it just below C. Draw a curved line, we'll go to line number 3, then we will again turn and come to line number 2. Then we will draw a sleeping line and then a standing line. And we'll end up at line number 3. Then H. So again we will write H just below D. Standing line, then again a standing line from line number 1 to line number 3. Then we'll draw a sleeping line in between these 2 standing lines. Now which is the letter? H. So we have written A, B, C, D. That means 4 letters in a line. And then we had written E just below A, F just below B, G just below C, and H just below D. So we have seen that we are writing 4 letters in a line and we have put the heading on the very first line, on the margins, 4 line. We are not writing anything in this empty space. We are not writing anything over here. Whenever we will write, we will put the heading in the very first line and then we will start writing. We'll write CW or HW and date in this space. Okay. We will go accordingly in our next video. That is, today we have done till H, and in our next video we will do the rest part, that is from I. We will start from I. So till then, practice this, and parents, please guide your children right through. Thank you.